Alright guys, I'm out at the range today. I'm at 100 yards and I've got the Ruger American Ranch with me. Today I'm going to be testing out this Yankee Hill Machine Nitro 30 suppressor. I paid for this thing like a year ago, like almost exactly a year ago, and it took that long to finally get approved and get in my hands, so I'm glad to finally have it. Today I'm going to be testing the point of impact shift, shooting without it, 3 shots, and then I'll put it on there, shoot 3 shots, and we'll see where it hits. And then I'll probably go ahead and get it sighted in to where it hits with the suppressor on. I plan on hunting with this gun with the suppressor on it, of course, so that's the plan. I've also got the chronograph set up, so we'll be testing the speeds to see if there's any speed difference with it on and with it off. Let's see. I've made a couple changes to this rifle since the last time you guys seen it. One, mainly being the suppressor, of course, and then two, I no longer have the Nikon 3-9x40 scope on it. Now I've got the Leopold VXL 4.5 to 14x50. This scope's probably worth twice as much as this gun is, but oh well, we're going to try it out on here and see how it does anyways. Let me go down there and start the camera and we'll get started here and see how it goes. Alright, here we go guys. The first 3 shots are going to be with the suppressor off. That's kind of how I've got it sighted in. It's pretty close. I had to hit close to the bullseye. I just put this scope on here, so I don't have it completely fine-tuned dialed in just yet, but we ought to hit close to it. Alright, that's a decent enough group. The second shot, I know I pulled that one. I didn't feel right the way I was setting, and I took the shot anyway. I should have just readjusted myself and then took the shot, but I went ahead and rushed it and took it, and I ended up pulling that one, so no big deal. They're all close enough that we ought to see if there's a point of impact change with the suppressor on for sure. So I'm going to let the barrel cool off. We'll put the suppressor on. We'll take the next 3 shots and see how that does. Alright guys, the barrel's cooled off. Now we're going to take 3 shots with the suppressor on and see what the difference is. Alright, we'll go down there and check it out, but from here it looks like they hit a little bit lower. Alright guys, let's see what we got going on here. So the first 3 shots without the suppressor, the average speed was 24.87. Then we put the suppressor on. The next 3 shots, average speed was 24.76. So that's only an 11 feet per second difference. I really don't think there's any change in speed with the suppressor on or off. I think this bullet was just loaded a little bit light. That's why the speed came in a little slower than the others. So if it had been loaded the same, the speed would have been the same. That would have brought that average up. So no change there. Definitely a change of impact though. You can see with the suppressor on, it hits about 6 inches low. Not a whole lot of change left and right. You know, it may be shooting maybe a ½ inch to the right, but it's mainly the drop is the change there, 6 inches lower. So anyway, I'll go ahead and adjust my crosshairs and move them down to where those holes are, and use this gun to hunt with the suppressor on. So anyway, that's gonna be it for this video. Thanks for watching guys. See ya.